Today, we will talk about the meaning, components, and uses of knowledge capital. The term knowledge capital refers to the intangible value of an organization made up of its knowledge, relationships, learned techniques, procedures, and innovations. In other words, knowledge capital is the full body of knowledge an organization possesses. A company's knowledge capital depends on the skills and talents of its workers, which is what makes it an intangible asset. Knowledge capital provides companies with a comparative advantage over their competitors. When people hear the word capital, they tend to think of money. While that may be true to some degree, the term means more than just dollars and cents. The term capital is a broad one that is used to describe anything that provides value to the owner. This includes cash as well as physical property, and assets like knowledge. Knowledge capital, which is also called intellectual or knowledge-based capital, is anything of value that results from people's experience, skills, knowledge, and learning within an organization. As such, this form of capital has immeasurable value and cannot be quantified, making it an intangible asset. Even though it may not be a physical asset, knowledge capital still requires a significant amount of investment. This means that companies may need to invest in the following in order to improve their knowledge capital. Keep in mind this isn't an exhaustive list and that organizations can take many other steps to invest in and improve their knowledge capital. Knowledge capital has three main components: human capital, relational capital, and structural capital. Human capital represents the contributions made to an organization by its employees utilizing their talents, skills, and expertise. Possessed only by individuals, human capital can be harnessed and exploited by an organization. Relational capital includes the relationships between coworkers, as well as the relationships between workers and vendors, customers, suppliers, partners, and collaborators. Structural capital represents the non-physical capital possessed by an organization, such as processes, methods, and techniques, that allow it to operate and enable it to leverage its capabilities. For any business to be successful, it must effectively and efficiently harness and exploit the potential of its knowledge capital. This requires management to be aware of and work toward efficient knowledge management, which is the act of creating, disseminating, managing, and utilizing the talents and knowledge that exist in an organization. By continuing to invest in knowledge capital, companies can expand their R&D operations, create new business models, increase their patents and designs, and continue to innovate. Here are 5 key takeaways. 1. Knowledge capital is the value of an organization made up of its knowledge, relationships, learned techniques, procedures, and innovations. 2. Knowledge capital is intangible, provides great value for a company, and gives it a competitive edge over rivals. 3. Human capital, relational capital, and structural capital are 3 components of knowledge capital. 4. Knowledge capital requires a great investment of time and money because it depreciates. 5. Companies can invest in knowledge capital through training, education, and innovation. Hope this would help. Thanks for watching.